this is a story that could be sad, but it's not. A woman named Parthenia and a man named Timothy both lost their best friend and partner in life, husband and wife, to cancer. That was sad, but not completely sad, because both their partners loved Jesus, and Parthenia and Timothy knew they would get to see them again one day with God. But in the meantime, they lived as singles. No partner, no best friend, no husband, no wife. For Parthenia, it was 5 years. For Timothy, it was 10. Then, one day, they met. This is the happy part. A very happy part. Oh, they shouldn't have met. You see, Parthenia lived in Fort Worth, Texas, USA, and Timothy in Abbotsford, British Columbia, Canada. That is thousands of miles apart. They shouldn't have met. Parthenia was going to be moving to Israel, and Timothy was pastoring a church. They shouldn't have met and liked each other. She was black and he was white. She was American and he was Canadian. She was Baptist charismatic and he was Mennonite Brethren. They shouldn't have met. They shouldn't have liked each other. But they did. They met online, at their computers, and started to talk on video. The first time turned to the next. One conversation led to another. And then they decided to meet in person. Timothy flew to Phoenix. Parthenia flew to Phoenix. They had dinner together. They watched golf together. They hiked together. They bowled together. They did coffee together. They walked together and prayed together. They loved being together. After a week, they both flew home. Parthenia to Texas and Timothy to British Columbia. But in the days that followed, they couldn't help but keep talking over the internet. Yes, they had differences, but they also had so many things in common, especially their love for God. They soon realized their like had turned to love. Soon Timothy went to Texas to meet Parthenia's family and friends. Then Parthenia flew to British Columbia to meet Timothy's family and friends. Then Timothy did that again. And Parthenia, well, let's just say they found it hard to be apart from one another for any length of time at all. It's obvious, isn't it? Becoming best friends. A single man and a single woman who love each other. They should get married. At least Timothy thought so, and he was pretty sure she did too. But Timothy would need to ask, and ask with a ring. That's what people do when they want to get married. Typically, the man will ask the woman. Pop the question, they call it. Will you marry me? Timothy would have to have the courage to say that. But where? How? It should be romantic. It should be special. A dinner, a limousine, a special place. Finding that beautiful moment. And that is exactly what Timothy did. At the right time, the right place, he got on his knee, ring in hand, and said, I love you, Parthenia. Will you marry me? But she didn't say yes. She said, of course. And they lived for God from that moment on, together.
Hey, welcome everyone, whether you're watching online or whether you're here in person today.
Tim and I are so honored that you're joining us in celebrating our wedding today. So, let the celebration begin.